I thought he was the one. We lived together for 3 years, shared dreams, bank accounts, and a dog. But the moment I hit rock bottom, he left like I was dead weight. 2 years later, I sat across from him in an office. And this time, I held the power. My name's Amanda Torres. I'm 28, live in Portland, and until 2 years ago, I worked as a lead project manager for a mid-sized firm. My boyfriend, Lucas, and I had been together since college. He was charming, supportive, and always had that future CEO energy. We moved in right after graduation, split rent, cooked pasta on Tuesdays, and always watched The Office before bed. It felt solid. We were building something. Then COVID hit. My company shut down a major division. Layoffs. I was one of them. Suddenly, our dynamic shifted. Lucas became distant. Snappy. He'd stay late at networking events and roll his eyes when I'd talk about job interviews. I was grieving the loss of a job I loved. But I didn't expect to lose him too. One night, he came home, tossed his keys on the table and said, "Amanda, I don't think this is working. I can't carry both of us." I remember sitting there frozen. Not even crying, just shocked. He left. Took his clothes, his toothbrush, and even the Nespresso machine. I had $3,200 in my savings. Rent was $1,600 a month. For the next 6 months, I lived off cereal, odd freelance gigs, and whatever hope I could find. Some days, I didn't speak to anyone. But one day, after months of rejection, I got an offer from a tech startup called Stellarbridge. I took a junior role in operations and worked my ass off. Within a year, I was promoted to head of recruitment. I rebuilt myself. And then, something wild happened. We had a candidate apply for a product manager role. Strong resume. His name? Lucas Monroe. I stared at my screen for a full minute. I called HR. "I want to sit in on this one." When he walked into the room, he didn't recognize me at first. I had cut my hair. Wore black instead of pastels. But once I introduced myself, he paled. "Amanda." I smiled. "Yes. Thanks for coming in. Please have a seat." I kept it professional. We went through the usual questions. His achievements. Why he left his last job. He stumbled through some answers, clearly shaken. Then I asked, "Tell me about a time you faced adversity and how you handled it." He blinked. Well, I guess when I moved out during a tough time. I had to rebuild." I nodded slowly. "Interesting." He kept avoiding eye contact. At the end, I stood up. "Thank you for coming in. We'll be in touch." Later, our team debriefed. Lucas had decent experience, but lacked leadership, confidence, follow through. "What do you think?" my colleague asked. I took a long breath. He's not the right fit. It wasn't revenge. It was truth. He left when things were hard. And we needed someone who stood strong. A week later, I got an email from him. Just 2 words. "I'm sorry." I didn't reply. I didn't need to. Sometimes life doesn't give you closure. It gives you a full circle moment.
What would you have done if you were in her position? Let us know in the comments. Subscribe for more deeply emotional, real-life inspired stories just like this.